Hey guys, so today I have a little bit of extra time. It's a Sunday and I know that I changed the background and I moved my dining room table, and so now it's like where the dining room table is supposed to be, not like before where it was in the other room. Anyways, point of the story is that I'm in my dining room because I needed a big table, and the table that I use for my makeup, I don't want to take everything off of that table and then put in my sewing machine and then take it off. So I'm putting it here on my dining room table. Fortunately, I don't have anything on the dining room table like plates and all that stuff set up, and it's just better for me. The point of this whole video is that I'm going to show you how I made a very like simple brush roll. And let me show you what it looks like. This is the first one that I ever made, and the reason why I made it was because I saw a show. It's called Mirror, and there was a lady on there, and she said she's a makeup artist and that she made her own brush roll. She didn't really say how she made it, but it wasn't tough to figure out. It was basically, well, this is the one that I have. The one that she had, it looked like it was bigger, so I'm thinking she used like maybe a medium-sized towel. I'm just using a very small facial towel because it's just gonna be like a travel brush roll. And the towel that I used, I bought like at the grocery store where I always go to, and it was like 50 cents. And this ribbon, this purple ribbon I had here, I had a spare, like some spare ribbon from my sister's wedding favors that that I didn't use because I had too much of it. So I had this already. And anyways, it looks just like this, and it's super easy to make, and it only involves like sewing like on this. I mean, obviously you're gonna have to sew quite a bit more on the bottom than anything else. On the corners, you're just gonna fold a little bit, and then the top you're gonna fold up, and then these here slots for the actual brushes, and then this right here, so you can attach the ribbon to the actual towel itself. And yeah, that's how easy it is. Things you're gonna need is you're gonna need some scissors, you're gonna need a towel, you're gonna need a coordinating ribbon of some sort. What else? A sewing machine, some pins, and if you really want to get anal with this, you can definitely go to the fabric store, the craft store, and you can find some. It's kind of like carbonated paper, and this it's like a little wheel, and it has like a little stick. I don't know, and you use it to like mark up where you're actually going to sew. I mean, you could totally do that if you want to. I am not going to do that, so I'm just gonna eyeball basically the whole thing. Anyways, actually I might be using some pins just to help me, because there is sometimes if the material that you're gonna be using is very thick, then you might need like a couple pins to help you with that. So let's get started with the tutorial. Okay guys, so let me tell you a little bit about the towel that you select. It can totally help you out, especially like, for example, this towel that I've selected. You see how it has this line up here? You can totally use that to your advantage, because all you need to do is fold it down a little bit and just follow that line. So usually that line is perfectly straight. That helps you out when you are trying to get it to be as straight as it possibly can. So for example, here you can go ahead and pin it on the side, and then I'm going to do the other side as well. I just took that tag, tucked it under there. And the first step is to do the corners, because the corners, actually you could do this last if you really wanted to. I just have done them first in all the ones that I've done. So Now you're gonna fold this up. I forgot to mention earlier that you're also gonna need a brush, at least a brush to what is like an average size of all your brushes, because you want them to fit, and so you're gonna use your brush to like kind of measure to where you want to fold it up to. So that looks pretty good right there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pin that. On the sides. So the first two parts of the sewing is right here on the corners, and then the second two are these corners to where the slots are, or the slots begin. If you don't do the two corners, if you just go you know, like let's say you just start on this side and then you keep going, they might not match up at the end. So like at the end here, it wouldn't be good. So just do what, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 corners, and then start with the little slots and stuff. And obviously you can make the slots as big or as small as you'd like them. So that's just gonna be up to you. Okay guys, so I went ahead and threaded my machine. Well, actually it's not my machine, it's my mama's machine. But anyways, I threaded the machine with coordinating purple thread, and I had pinned my fabric. What I do want to tell you is that here on the sides, I'm not actually gonna do it exactly on the side, because if you see this, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see this, but since this side is like super, like this ribbon right here that it's got going on is like super thick, the best thing to do is just to go along the closest that you can get to the edge. So I'm gonna do that on both sides. So now that the corners are already done, I'm gonna start with the side, and I'm gonna do the right side first, and then I'll do the other side. Now that that side is done, I'm gonna move on to the left side. So now that the sides are all done, the only thing left to do is to do the like the slots. And like I said before, you can pick the size of the slots that you want. I usually do end up like with 10 or 9 slots, but it's just gonna depend on you and your preference. So I'm gonna do that and then come back and show you how I attach the ribbon. So now all I have to do, here it is right here. It's not exactly finished. All it needs is a little ribbon. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure a ribbon that is about twice or maybe a little bit longer than the length of the towel. So I already have this one here, and I'm just using this. This is gonna be the middle, and on the outside of the towel, and on one of the sides, I'm just going to sew this part right here. It's about an inch piece, and then that's gonna, when that's attached, then that's gonna be it. It's pretty simple. Okay guys, so that's it. See, this is what the finished one looks like. And I went ahead and I stuck little brushes in there, and from the on the side, on the outside, it just looks like that. When you wrap it up, very cute. Oh, and when I cut off the ribbon, I just made like a little, I don't know, I cut it off like at a diagonal so it frays less. So now it just looks like that. Thanks for watching, guys.